angina, starting summer of 2024. On a scale of 1 to 10, it was never above a 1. It was just a discomfort, like indigestion, or maybe I shouldn't have ate pizza tonight before I went to bed. Or, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm this weak. I need to get out and start jogging tomorrow, or get back to the gym. That's something I want to mention too. Um, the last 5 or 6 years for me has been very stressful for multiple reasons. Um, I won't get into those, but it did distract me from going to the gym regularly and or exercising regularly. So I was putting on weight. I wasn't the heaviest I'd ever been. Well, actually, yes, I peaked in the last 5 or 6 years. I peaked at the heaviest I'd ever been. But in 2024, I wasn't at that peak. Um, Probably a good 20 pounds, 25 pounds overweight when I went in for surgery. I'm 5'8", and I went into surgery, I think, around 202 pounds. And I lost 11 pounds in the 5 days I was in the hospital. 11 pounds. Now, I know probably 3 or 4 pounds of that was nothing but fluid, but I lost 11 pounds in those 5 days. I hardly ate when I was there. And then I lost another, let's see, I'm down 18 pounds, so I lost another 7 pounds, right? It took like maybe 2 weeks to lose the next 7 pounds. And that was the first 2 weeks I was at home. Not because I wasn't eating, or that I didn't have an appetite. I did have an appetite, but I did change some things in my diet, and clean some things up, like not drinking soda. That was something I loved drinking. Drank a lot of it. Now I'm not drinking those calories. So honestly, those second 7 pounds, the first 2 weeks I've been home, very well could have just been, I'm not drinking pop anymore. I'm not drinking soda. Could be. But I still would like to lose another 10 pounds. I'd like to get down to around 175, 170 to 175. Change my body composition. I've lost a lot of muscle mass in the last 5 to 6 years because I haven't been using it. I have a very sedentary lifestyle because of my career, and also I just got lazy and angry and procrastinated and everything else. But since the surgery, I want to mention this, since the surgery, I physically can tell I've lost muscle mass, a lot of muscle mass. So not only am I down 18 pounds since surgery, I've also lost a lot of muscle mass. Okay, it's hard to tell in the video, but my upper chest, my pecs, are all but gone. All but gone. There's no muscle up here anymore. Bicep, tricep, totally gone. Look at that. That's my left arm. I'm right-handed, so this was never as big as the right side, but look at that. I'm flexing. There is nothing there. This is loose and flabby. They took the vein out of my left thigh. My right and left thighs are much smaller, right? But I wasn't walking really for a month. I had never even used them. I wasn't really using them before, right? I wasn't pushing them or exercising. But to sit in a chair for 30 days and watch Dr. Phil reruns or Chips reruns with your dad is kind of fun. But when your body is trying to rebuild where it has had trauma, right? And you don't give it, or it doesn't maybe have the building blocks it needs to do this. So keep your protein up, keep your fats, moderate. I don't know about the carbs. You're not going to be running marathons or even going to the mailbox probably for 30 days. So keep the carbs low. But your body, I know for me, probably took a lot of protein, right? Muscle, and redirected it especially up here, right? Because here's where the trauma was. This is the trauma. The heart too, a little bit, because they had triple bypass, but all this, the bone trauma. So I don't take calcium supplements, but vitamin D3 with K2 to drive that D into the bones. Stuff. We're literally rebuilding bone here, right? And we're trying to heal incisions, deep incisions, and recover internally from where these arteries were and this vein was and so forth. So there's a lot of healing going on. And these incisions too, right? Just to get these to close up. The body is doing what it wouldn't normally need to do, right? So since everything was upper body, it makes sense to me that I lost muscle mass up here. Like, this is the easiest and the quickest place to get protein, to get nutrients, to get what it needs to heal this, and the bone behind it, and the heart, right? Here. It doesn't have to take it from the calf muscles when there's what it needs right here, and right here, and right here, right? And even my traps, right? These have gotten smaller. But give it what it needs. Eat your protein, and keep the carbs low. And digestion won't be a problem. And just let your body heal. So another month or two, this should be, well, definitely in another month, this should be pretty. I'm 7 weeks out. Another, they say 8 to 12 weeks, this bone should be totally healed. I'm not saying they're not saying the nerves and the muscles are going to feel correct. That might take up to a year to really put the fire out, right, with the nerves, and to feel 100%. It could take up to a year. But the bone will be strong enough that I can lift, right? And I can stretch this muscle, and I can start gently growing this muscle back, right? Bench presses and bicep curls and tricep kickbacks and whatnot. So I just got to be patient. You got to be patient. You're going to put your body through something that is very traumatic, but you can do it. The body is fragile. It really is fragile. That's why we're in the predicament we're in, right? However, it's also very, very resilient. It wants to heal itself. It does it very quickly if you give it what it needs, which is not only the right nutrients, right? But it's also time and patience. Let it do what it does, and it'll do it pretty quickly. I mean, I cannot believe when this glue fell off here, maybe 2 weeks ago, I could not believe how minor that scar looked. And I'm sure, over time it'll heal even more. The scar will go away. But that is so minor compared to what I was imagining. I mean, look at this up here. This looks like it's going to be a total mess. But look, it's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. And neither is the ones on my arm. Look at this. There's just barely a little lump right there, which keeps going down every day. So it looks more red in the camera than it actually is. But yeah. So give your body what it needs, and it'll take care of you. I wish you luck. I pray for you. I'm very grateful for those who gave the time to share their stories on YouTube, because it helped me prepare for my situation. I know this was long-winded. I hope some of this has helped you prepare for your situation. You're strong, and it's not your time yet. How do I know? Because you're watching the video. You hang in there, okay? And I love you, and you're now part of a very special and unique club, right? You're going to be part of a very unique club that I shouldn't say only a few members, because it's not, the number isn't small, but not everyone is a member of. And that mental and physical and emotional trauma is unique to people who have to be opened like this for whatever reason. Say a prayer. Give thanks, right? Because even though I had to go through this, um, the blessings that have been given to me before and now during and after this procedure, I can't even count them. I can't even count them. There's so much to be grateful and thankful for. Give that gratitude and profess that thanks to the one who gives us all of our blessings. Okay? He wants you to be healthy. That's why he's giving you this opportunity. So just take it. You're strong, and with his help, you can make it. Hang in there. I love you. Goodbye.